I've been asked to share some of my organization throughout my house. And so today we are going to go through how I organize some of the things in my kitchen. Here's my pantry from the top down. Up in that pantry, I have the overflow of snack items. That way they're not all readily available for the rest of the kids and things go very quickly. So this is about a month's supply of snacks. This is also the overflow for bigger items that don't necessarily fit in there. Here is what's considered my bulk area. So I put like all of my oats, granola, mixed nuts, all of those fun things in here. I just recently went to Costco, so they had these items, so I just left them in the containers. Here's the top shelf. Here's the second. This is for bigger kid snack items. So if they come in a large bag, I put them in these containers so that they can easily grab the snacks. Like, so for instance, this was a veggie straw bag from Costco. This was the goldfish box from Costco. Moving down here, I put this containers from the Dollar Tree. The whole box of popcorn fits in there so that you can readily grab it. And then I found these containers at the thrift store, and then these ones were from Amazon. So they easily allow for you to slide in and out, and then the kids can grab their snacks there. We have the cereal section, and then I have the bowls so that you could quickly grab for the cereal. And then down here we have dog food, some random dish soap that's there. Moving on, when we go out, the kids are to pack their own snacks. I put these command strips here to be able to allow them to store and grab their snacks there. This here is where I have my coffee, and then I have supplements. The cabinet above that is where I have my coffee cups. I also have a little tea section here, and here's the coffee supplies here. And then moving up, you have your supplements, or like we'll say the medicine cabinet, if you will, where I have my capsules and some ibuprofen, and then first aid kit with like alcohol or rubbing alcohol, sunblock. This is where we make our shakes. So the cabinet above here is all of our shake supplies. We have shakes, and we have like protein bars up there. We have a new baby here, so we have all of the baby stuff here, like bottles and my breast pump and whatnot. Some mason jars, but yeah, I try to keep the items for the shakes right down here. And then I do have my bread mixer and then my mixer stand here because it's close to the sink. If I bake anything and I need to wash, I can quickly put it on over here. Where we have said baking stuff, I have baking supplies down here. These are very awkward cabinets, and sorry about the lighting, but you can see that I try to store all of my baking pans here. My bread pans are in there, the roller, and so just kind of all of those supplies go here because the mixer is there. Because my stove is here, I like to have my serving stuff here, have my food cooked and serve up here. This is how I store the bowls that we can use for storage containers or for serving, and then plates. And obviously any household, especially with large families, paper plates is always the go-to. I found this cool gadget here for my pots and pans. It's like a pot and pan organizer. Been able to store all of my pots and pans, or the majority of my pots and pans, pretty nicely underneath here to the left of my oven. So I have kids that also cook and bake. So this is a little bit busy, but it works for us. All the cooking supplies and then baking supplies, and one of those Lazy Susan styles are really helpful for almost any cabinet or pantry. This is a little bit messy, but just wanted to kind of show you that baskets and these Lazy Susan concepts are super, super helpful. The area that I want to show you are super helpful to be able to place things, like I guess more of maximize space. We have some plastic containers down here, so I put lids and plates in this basket here. I found a dandy caddy, and I repurposed it for all of our water bottles. One thing that I have found to be helpful, especially for the younger kids, are checklists. And this is a dry erase, but this I did with permanent marker that can be wiped off with rubbing alcohol. So I have one for each of the kids. It's not necessarily always checked off, but what is important is it does help us to all stay aligned with the items that we need to get done in order for us to move forward with our days. So this I bought, it's a magnetic, and it goes on the refrigerator. So let me show you the refrigerator and how I organize it. Freezer is at the bottom. But the way I organize it is I'm a huge meal prepper because I find that it helps for me to make sure that I eat. These containers are super helpful. This is the same as the containers that I had in the pantry. These containers here are for them to easily grab their vegetables, and then this is for them to grab like more of their protein sandwich type snacks, and then this is, you know, for the general household. But this is how I organize the refrigerator. That sums up the kitchen, but I also wanted to show you that having a monthly calendar where you can share meal plans, meal ideas, or the proposed plan for the month, but also so that your family can get involved in meal planning. And if you haven't seen our series on meal planning, the meal plan for a family and stay on a budget, we have one of those. We have that made in our playlist as well. Please share your organization tips, whether it be for your kitchen or any part of your household, in comments below. I'd love to hear some of the neat gadgets or containers that you use. Thank you.